On the 11th of August, we ran a story headlined "Anti-Riot Police Walk Away from Dzamara's Children Fence Down." During this day, Itai Dzamara's family and children, relatives and friends gathered in Harare's Africa Unity Square to commemorate 17 months after the abduction and disappearance of the journalist come activist. And during this day, they handed flowers and queen cakes to anti-riot police. Something that did not go down well with the Unicef, who issued a statement that the environment was not conducive for children to be in that Africa Unity Square because it poses dangers to the children if the situation escalates. However, the statement did not go down well with Tajamuka, who went to their doorsteps to voice their concern and seek clarification. Our news crew were there to pick up the story.
We are here at the Unicef to get clarity on the statement which they issued a few days ago. The Unicef issued a statement saying that citizens must not involve their children in the search of their father, Itai Dzamara, who disappeared without trace at the hands of the state. We have come here to ask Victor and one Elizabeth Mfumira where they were when children were killed by ZANU-PF in Makokoba on the 6th of July 2016. We want to know where were they when Grace Mugabe and his husband and their party were stopping classes in schools to bus children to their rallies. That we expect international institutions like this one to follow values and principle-driven processes in their decision-making. We believe that there are international benchmarks and international standards that must be followed not just by the IMF, but also other international institutions such as the World Bank, such as Unicef, such as the Africa Development Bank, who are contemplating to lend money to a rogue regime of Robert Mugabe. We want to warn you, the British as well, that you will be going against the wishes of the people of Zimbabwe, and history and time will judge you harshly if you continue to prop up a regime, a criminal regime that is corrupt, that has wasted and stolen our money, 15 billion without trace, that has murdered thousands of activists, thousands of human rights activists. As I speak, Itai Dzamara is nowhere to be found. But UNICEF has never said anything about that. We know that Elizabeth Mfumira is a daughter to the Minister of Public Affairs in the Mugabe government. And we know that we are trying to pacify the Mugabe regime. We say that it is not right. We don't expect the international community to behave in that way. And we don't expect employees of UNICEF to use their positions within the organizations to push political agendas, to push partisan agendas. That is the reason why we are here today.
After voicing their concerns outside UNICEF offices in Harare, they were given a chance to air their grievances to the head of UNICEF in Harare. And this is what came out of the meeting.
When we had the meeting with the head of the country representative of the UNICEF, she did concede that there were misperceptions around the statement which UNICEF made, in particular because it is hinged on the issue of Itai Dzamara, which is a very sensitive issue in Zimbabwe, as you will know. We also explained to her that the issue, we were having a social event to commemorate Itai Dzamara's life because we still presume that he's alive. And the police should never have been there. She agreed that within a week, she's going to consult within the United Nations and make a review on the statement which they made and make a public statement clarifying the position of UNICEF.
Ngana pano kuti tinzwe kuti UNICEF yakabudisa statement yakabudisa ichirambidza ichikondema kuti sei vana vaItai Dzamara vange varipo pa commemoration ya baba wavo, vatida kuziva kuti baba wavo varipi in search of their father, and UNICEF yakabudisa statement yekuti that is child abuse. Yet ZANU-PF inozviita, inotoshandisa vana, inotora vana kuchikoro, ichitomisa zvikoro, ichishandisa vana pamarale avo pakuita zvinhu zvakawanda.
Lastly, let me tell you, for your own information, we as Tajamuka, the young people of this country, are determined to bring change in this country. If you are not going to be with us, we are going to do it alone. But when we do it, we will remember those who stood on principle, and we will remember those who are hypocritical. We don't expect the international community to continue to exercise such hypocrisy. We know the statutes, we know the international laws, we know the values and the principles that guide international governance. And we expect no less from institutions such as this one. Tajamuka! Tajamuka!
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, ZimdiTv News, and be the first to receive breaking news and stories making headlines. And also subscribe to our website, ZimdiTvNews.com, and never miss a story.